The reverse crunch is a very hard exercise, and so if you have problems with your core or if you don't feel like you're ready after trying this exercise, please just send me a message. I will just substitute it for you, no questions asked. Okay, so what you want to do first and foremost is you want to grab yourself a relatively heavy weight. Okay, so I'm using a 35 here, or this is a 30 rather, so that's good enough for me. Start heavy, and then eventually our goal is to go lighter and lighter because you're going to need less and less support as you get better at this exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back, and from here I'm going to reach overhead and I'm going to grab onto the weight. Okay, so this weight is going to help you stabilize your body and keep it under control. But the goal is to use the weight the least amount as possible. Okay, so eventually we want to be able to do this movement without needing a weight. Okay, so that's eventually down the road. It's likely going to take a while before you get there because this is a very hard exercise. But grab onto the weight for now, and then from here, you're going to bend your knees up, and then you're actually just going to lift off your entire lower body and come up, okay? So this time, unlike the leg raise itself, you can actually bend your back, and that's okay. I actually recommend you do so. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to explain this while I'm doing it, but it is a hard exercise, so I'm gonna come up like this. Now from here, I'm gonna make sure I have a core brace, and then I'm gonna slow and controlled roll down my back. As slow as possible. Okay, so notice I am rolling my back down in this exercise, and that's okay. That's what you should do. Okay, this isn't like some of the others where your back comes down as a unit. In this case, you do want to have that nice like wavy roll down the mat. Okay, so from here, I'm going to go down, do that same leg raise I taught you earlier. Come back up. You can use a bit of momentum. Try not to. I'm exhaling as I come down. I come up. I go slow and I go controlled. Now, as you go, you should be using this less and less. Okay, so ideally what you want to do is you want to just use a couple fingers on the weight and use it as needed, but the goal is to use this the least as possible.